Welcome back, everybody, for another Cash App update. Definitely make sure that you go ahead, subscribe to this channel for our weekly Wednesday updates. Also, be sure to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss it. But you can always check on Wednesday. Might be a Thursday if I have a lot to do on a Wednesday. But yeah, check on Wednesdays. All right. Also, don't forget that in the description area, I do have the little Cash App link. So, you guys can check it out. I also have like other little links in there, but I have the Cash App link where they give you, I believe, like $5, which would be great because it can get you started with your stock. All right. And you can have multiple Cash Apps. You just have to use different phone numbers or different email addresses in order to log in. So you can't have you can't have multiple sign-ins, if that makes sense. Like Instagram, you know how you could have multiple sign-ins? No, you have to log out, log into the other one. So it's a little annoying, but you can have more than one. So now that we've gotten that out the way, let's go ahead and see what we are looking like today. So as usual, I haven't really checked anything, but I'm looking now. I see that we are on the gains, but looking at this chart right here, it looks like we have been steadily going down. I have noticed on Robinhood, which I'll show you really quickly, certain things were down, and let's just kind of look it over. I do see, you see all those reds, those are things that are kind of losing money right now. So it's quite a few, but most of them is not like a large sum, because I'm for the most part I don't really, even though it's like it seems like I invested a lot of money. It's been over time, and it's also hasn't been like super large sums. It's just that I have quite a bit of things there, if that makes sense to you guys. And then wow, Dogecoin is doing horrible. I remember when my gains was like at, let's say, like 100 something dollars, 200, almost $300. Now it's literally 17. So if we look at the actual total, let's say, the last price, so it's down to pretty much close to 20 cents. Yeah, it's doing pretty bad right now. It was at 60 cents at one point. So I don't know if it's a done deal for Dogecoin or if it will ever come back. But back to the bright side, let's get back to Cash App. AMC is still okay. It's still in the lead as far as my portfolio goes. But I know it has been dropping. I did get an alert about that saying that it was down. And as we see here, it is down 15%. So, yeah. But, that is good for people that want to add more money or, kind of want to get in on the drop type of thing. This would actually be a good time. So it's after hours right now for me, but I may contemplate doing that tomorrow. If it's still at a low point, I may add a little bit more in there, because I am pretty confident that it's going to continue to rise. Well, I wouldn't say too confident, but I think that it's going to rise a little bit. But, we never know with these things. It's pretty much like gambling. So I always say don't put what you're not willing to lose. And I'm not going to put no whole ton load of money. I probably put like $5 or something like that. So don't let don't let it fool you, okay? Me saying I'm a invest on the drop ain't going to be no big investment. So now our second one right now is Moderna. Moderna is doing pretty well. I know last week I remember Figs was like the second place, as far as companies for me. So it looks like Moderna is actually on the rise. I guess they've been doing fairly pretty well with the vaccines. Antero Resources, Lee Auto, Ford. Ford is definitely something that I feel like people should hold for a long time. I also feel like Figs is probably something that can be held for a long time, as well as Lee Auto, Xpeng, American Airlines. As long as nothing else crazy happens, then it should continue to do well. Enphase Energy, okay, Enphase, we back. Tesla's there. We have Apple. Those are like, I feel like these are like the starter packs, like Tesla and Apple. Those are ones that you can definitely put like $1, $2. How much dollars did I put? I put $4 on that, and Apple is $6. So those are like pretty much. I wouldn't get a whole stock of it just because I don't want it to be lost, like, and they're pretty expensive. A whole stock for this is, well, it's not super expensive. It's 149. A whole stock for Tesla is like 629 or 653 actually. So you see, it's kind of up there. Tilray, we got that. They're still trying to hold on, but man, looks like soon they might be crossing that line. I don't know. Maybe I should pull out of it, but it's whatever at this point. I'm gonna just leave it. Nokia. Oh, Nokia is actually coming up to $1. Okay, I see you, Nokia. Domino's, 90 cents. JetBlue is still holding on. They were doing pretty good at one point. I think like right after things started like picking up a little bit and things were opening up, they were doing a lot better as far as like the gains. The Cheesecake Factory, we got General Motors, Dave and Buster's. Now we get into our negatives. So Southwestern Energy, Plug Power. I think Plug Power has a lot of potential. Hanes brand. I kind of feel like I should have took them out before when they were actually in the positives for a while. But they fluctuate a lot, it looks like. They've been up. Yeah, they've been up. I had invested $19, so let's see. Well, it looks like, yeah, probably. I'm trying to see when they were actually at where I invested. Probably, yeah, right here. I just saw it. Oh, right there. So back July 1st, they were back up to $19. But they haven't really been. Oh, and back in June. Yeah, back in June, they were doing pretty well. But they do give dividends, so they give a small portion of what they earn. So I mean, it's one of those types of companies. Apple's another one. I think there was another one that I invested in and I saw something from, but I can't remember which one. I'll try to take a snapshot next time that I see that. And yeah, the rest of them are pretty much like the cannabis stuff. And Neo, they fluctuate a lot. They're fluctuating a lot. But okay, on July 1st, they did go up there to 54. I invested $60. So that's what we're looking for it to come back to. And then we'll be at a much happier place. Okay? Much happier place. But yeah, that's pretty much how my stocks are looking. And these are just some of the other ones I always show you guys that I'm following. And don't forget to check out the newly addeds because, you might find some gems that are just getting started. You know what I mean? It might be the next amazing startup company or something. That's how I found Figs. And it was just like kind of like on a whim. I just kind of saw it and I was like, oh, what's this? And I just said, oh, let me put some money in it. And boom. ZipRecruiter. Okay. ZipRecruiter, I see you. I'm familiar with the name. That's why I kind of looked at that one. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And then don't forget also the final thing I want to mention, the biggest daily movers. That one is pretty good because it lets you know, like kind of gives you a guide, I feel, like Glockos. Right now, well, obviously I can't do it right now, but it would actually be probably a good idea depending on what company this is to look into, see, look at some of these ads, the news, and also see their price. And then also say, okay, yes, I want to invest in this if it's something that you feel is a good company that you want to personally invest in. And also look at the trends. Where has it been? Is it most likely going to go back up? Stuff like that. Upwork is another one that's pretty down right now. So these are all good to invest in because they're on a drop. Maybe even Virgin Galactic, but I'm not getting back into that one because y'all remember how that one went for me. So I was just done with it. But yeah, so you could definitely look into these and see, if any of them might be something that you might want to invest in if you're looking for a good place to start. All right. All right, guys, so that's pretty much my video. Don't forget, like I told y'all before, to subscribe. You can share this video with anybody who is looking to invest or they're new to investing. They want to, chat. I do look at the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one.